We spent our Friday getting to know the area surrounding our hostel, which led us to meet some truly great people. Aiden and Haley tried stinky tofu for the first and probably last time. Our new friends Jason and George cooked us some food that Aaron and I hadn't eaten for a very long time, and that in itself was a singular experience. With our full bellies, we slept deeply in our bunks, anticipating another great day ahead. The sun was climbing out of the horizon and warming up the Saturday morning, and we were waking up too, unknowingly beginning our favorite weekend so far in Taiwan.
You're doing good. They kept feeding us and giving us shots, and we're probably getting tattoos in the next couple days. Oh. Trail is closed because it's under construction. Oh, that's not good. Rocks often fall, so we're just gonna ignore the construction sign and wear our helmets. Good morning. We're gonna go work out scooter rentals. We don't have international driver's licenses. They do. And so they're gonna rent 2 scooters and we're gonna split them up per couple. But while they're doing that, we're gonna get coffee. We'll see you guys in a sec.
At the end of all pleasure, there's a drought in ecstasy that can only be offset by the simple mathematics of man plus machine. The smell of freedom then is the carcinogenic breath of a screaming exhaust.
Well, this is pretty rad. We're basically just driving through this entire gorge where these mountains separate, and you see that little tiny tunnel. That's the way we have to go. I can say unequivocally that this is my favorite so far in Taiwan, I think. It's like the Hualien Taroko combination beats everything. Just getting to this point was insane.
Yeah. And we've only just gotten into the national park. There's like so much more.
I don't think we're actually in it even yet.
I think that was like the entrance that we just came through, so we're just in it.
I think they'll let us drive through the gorge. Right down.
Yeah. I can only hope, and we can only try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least we can do is try.
Better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Yeah.
The gorge is frustratingly beautiful. My brain seethes at my inability to put it into words.
It's just one of those things, folks. No amount of narrating or pointing my camera at things is gonna properly describe all this shit. Okay?
Oh yeah.
It's just nuts. It just keeps getting more nuts.
Definitely one of the most beautiful drives I've ever done.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We made frequent stops to let our thoughts catch up to us and to absorb the surroundings. Plus, if you drive through enough dark, single-lane tunnels with buses, you'll need an emotional break once in a while.
You want to explain to these fine people of YouTube what we're standing on? Like where we are?
Where we are? We're in the Taroko National Park, and this is where you can rent campsites, and you can rent out this little platform to put your tent on and camp out for the night, which would be fucking awesome. We just don't have a tent in Taiwan.
Yeah.
But it's gorgeous. Like, you can see the clear blue water right here. You're like in with the woods and the trees. I don't know. I'm kind of awestruck today, to be honest, by all these views. Oh. I always think I'm not scared of heights until I'm in this kind of scenario.
Wow. This is nuts. It moves quite a lot. So we got all the way here and the sign says, watch out, Aaron. Don't enter without a permit. So the payoff for crossing this bridge is nil.
Yeah.
In other words, we have to now wait until hopefully... Oh no, we're good. We can go.
Left?
Yeah.
We made it to a rest stop on the mountain and immediately felt the hunger pains we had forgotten about in lieu of the beauty. Aiden's scooter was blinking a low gas warning, and so it was necessary to make a game plan anyway.
Aiden and Haley's scooter is on low gas, but there's no gas stations around here. They're all the way at the bottom, and we're all the way at the top.
We're up a mountain.
Yeah. We really want to go see this hot spring or this trail that is just over that way, which is further from the gas stations, but we've decided to just risk it and see if the gas will get us there and all the way back to a gas station. But you'll know, you'll be there, you'll see. Wish us luck. You can't because you're in the future.
It would be an unrealistic expectation if you thought we would turn back before finding the secret hot spring.
So the instructions are at mile marker 166, which is right there, as you can see. You'll find a tunnel. Before the tunnel, there's wooden steps. Go down the wooden steps, and thou shalt find hot springs. Wait. These are steps here, and those are steps there. There's like steps with wood near it.
What is this place?
Okay, the running theory is that we're on the wrong side of the tunnel. The journey continues. We still have gasoline. Everyone's still happy. It hasn't turned into a Lord of the Flies situation. But we all know that if it does turn into a Lord of the Flies situation, we're eating Aiden.
I was gonna say, who's gonna produce the most meat?
Exactly. That is a fuck of a mission. Holy. Okay, quick update. We found it, I think. Trail is closed because it's under construction. Also, there's a sign that says that rocks often fall, so we're just gonna ignore the construction sign and wear our helmets.
There were more steps than an IKEA Furniture's instruction manual, but we did them all, descending further and further from the general public. The desire to soak our sore ass muscles in a hot spring grew more intense with every step, and each drop of sweat a subtle reminder that we'll eventually have to climb back up.
Ooh, oh, it's
Oh man, why did it have to be a suspension bridge that was closed?
Okay.
Okay. Aiden, can I have your guitar if you die? Thank you. Haley, what do you got that we can have if you die?
Do you want to go together, Haley? Want to go together?
Okay, yeah, let's do this.
What a bunch of wimps. Oh, it moves. Whew.
The next part. Not even more Elvis.
As if this is the next part.
I want to take tape.
I don't want to relax.
Okay, so
Should I just put it all the way down? Because, like, the rope's hard together.
No? You're okay, you're doing good. It's okay, just slide on your bum.
Yeah.
It was terrifying.
Danger, adventure.
Oh my god. I know. I'm like, how did they do it like 2 seconds?
Well, we made it, and if you're watching this video, we did survive, as you can see. They're all back there just living it up in the hot spring. It's cool because the hot spring is fed from inside the mountain, and it also gets a little trickle of this cool water, so it makes like this really pleasant kind of warm, hot-ish water. It's sweet, it's so cool. And there's nobody here except another photographer guy and his girlfriend, who's really cool. I tried to fly my drone and I crashed it.
The payoff for our risky adventure was so much greater than we had expected. There was only one other Taiwanese couple there, and they were super nice. The hot water from within the mountain is trapped in a pool made of rocks, and to adjust the temperature, one only needs to move some rocks to let more or less of the cool river water in.
Oh, that is serious. Oh yeah, so hot.
There were monkeys running along the bridge above, a slight smell of sulfur in the air, and millions of years of stunning precipice formation ensconced us in a hot, natural bath. It was a dream, an adventure, and a memory that's tattooed on my brain.
We got it. There's actually, it looks like there's ground right there, but there's nothing.
Oh no, there's not.
I know.
I saw that on the way in.
And she's standing like right at the edge.
Oh my god, Eric.
We made it.
Oh my god. That was an adventure and a half. That was awesome.
Just have to hack our way up these mammoth stairs now.
We made it to the hostel and we're trying to figure out what to do with the scooters when Jason called with the idea that we should join him at a house concert.
Look, Jason's back.
What happened? It's finished? What's finished? It's a house concert? It's today, right? No.
The house concert didn't happen, but it didn't matter. We ended up at Sawmah where we belong, with Jason and Gorge feeding us endless dishes of culinary splendor.
Gorge, is that stinky tofu?
No. You want to try it?
What do you think? Sweet potato ball.
It's like a chicken ball with no chicken.
Alright.
Cheers.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Wow, the whole bottle.
Yeah.
Do something.
Yeah.
Okay, you drew this shit with a ballpoint fucking pen?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't even believe it.
Like, wait, hold on. I have to show the audience of YouTube. The reflection in the eye is the shape of Taiwan's island.
Yeah, that's insane.
Haley was feeling the effects of a very long day and a lot of drinks, so we brought her back to the hostel before spending another couple hours with Jason on his birthday. brought us to another one of his friend's bars, where there's a lot of crafty glasswork and a cheery local crowd sweeping the previous week under the rug. Above the pub is an esteemed tattoo parlor, which they were kind enough to show us. More food, more drinks, more jokes with Jason, and good times.
Come on!
The following day we woke up to rain and headaches, and it changed our plans of having a relaxing beach day. We checked out of our hostel, but they were kind enough to keep our backpacks safe for the day. Aiden and Haley had to return the sopping wet scooters, and then we met for a hearty beef noodle breakfast. Determined not to forfeit on account of the weather, we went to the beach anyway. It was windy and a little chilly, but beautiful no less.
It's our last day in Hualien. Where are we? Hualien. And we decided to come to Keeshington Beach because it's one of the big attractions here, and it is gorgeous. It was supposed to be pouring all day, but it's super nice now. And the water is very blue. It's kind of a calm before the storm of us getting tattoos. We shall see how that goes. Yeah, it's so cool.
We jumped in a taxi and the driver was trying to convince Aiden to chew some betel nut. It didn't work, but we did make it to Jason's studio in record time.
Hey man,
Yay!
how are you feeling?
Good! Yeah, no
That's
problem.
Is that what this is gonna be?
No, that's I thought you were gonna doing this.
We sat and anxiously waited in Jason's creative workspace, watching cheesy Christmas movies on the TV while he perfected his designs. All around the room is evidence of his creativity: leatherwork, drawings, paintings, carvings, jewelry, and more. A rough-cut wooden table that bears the marks of its history was lined with matching benches, each scar telling the story of a new creation. The quiet, unnamed alleyway outside had well-fed cats living a calm existence. With the misty rain and soft diffused light, it all conspired to put us at ease in the countdown to our tattoo time.
No, right? I think you just or maybe you just
Lie down.
yeah, lay down. Just send me the picture after.
Oh, dude, that is sweet. Wow, great job, man. Thank you very much. That's sweet. I love it. It was so much easier than I thought it would be. Yeah, I think this is a good spot to get it because it doesn't hurt much there. How do you feel?
Oh, feel great. Ready to go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You got the jitters. Are you nervous?
Yeah. Nervous, but ready to rock.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. He's gonna get a picture of a giant flaming dildo right here.
Yeah, double-ended dildo, actually. Man, the shadowing is so good.
That's
Like
cool.
that.
That's really cool.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, that's awesome.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Nice,
man.
Are you nervous?
No, I'm ready. Let's go. Woo! Are you doing it? Yeah, okay. That's not bad.
I like it. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's crazy. Okay.
Let me check yours.
It's a little faded because we had to do it
How do you
twice.
feel?
remember?
Feel good.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like sit down, drink a beer,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
chug
for
the
sure.
beer.
This one.
Do you see how weird my arm is?
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
It is
What
weird.
happened? What happened?
I don't know. I'm born this way. I'm like Lady Gaga. Maybe I was born this way. idea.
You don't know why?
No, I don't know. I think my sister has it too, my older sister. We both have weird arm joints.
Oh, your arm joint.
Yeah, like
Shit,
our elbows.
have doing a kind of like a social club, like weird arm club. that kind of
Like a support group?
Yeah, it's like that kind of thing.
How do you live with your arms like this?
Yeah.
We need help. Shocked, but also no, it's pretty awesome though. Like
everyone got cool tattoos.
we did, like they're unique and they represent us.
Very personal.
Yeah, it's amazing.
We'll definitely never forget you now, Jason.
Yeah.
Will for sure.
Jason, my only regret now is that we don't get to share a beer together
I
tonight.
know.
I know.
No problem. We got a lot of chance.
Yeah, next time.
Yeah.
Well, in typical Vaughn and Bibby style, we're minutes until the train. The train station's right over there. We just got back to the hostel to get our backpacks, but it's down to the wire. Like, we have to grab and dash right now.
The story I want to tell you about this weekend is a lot like the stories you would read as a kid, about 4 friends on a great adventure who find all the faces of fear, excitement, happiness, and pleasure. A story about 4 friends as they journey into the unknown and find much more than what they were initially looking for. But reflecting on it now, I realize there isn't a way to share our version of that story with you. My attempt at putting it into words would do a disservice to the actual feeling of having 2 good friends from home stay with us for the Christmas holidays, bringing a piece of what we've been missing with them, and filling our tiny apartment with a liveliness that will ring out well into our old age.
Oh, we made it.
A weekend like this further supports the lesson we've been lucky to learn several times, that anywhere we go, on any adventure, it's not so much about the place or landscape itself as it is about the people in it.